Good morning, my dear students. Today also we are going to discuss about properties of triangles. First, students, centroid. We know that in a triangle ABC, my dear students, D is the midpoint of the side BC. Therefore, this is what AD is the median. So similarly, students, the midpoint of the side AC is the E. Therefore, and the midpoint of AB is the F. So students, the point of intersection of the medians is called centroid. We know that in straight lines. So dear students, the point of intersection of the medians is called the centroid. Then also students, here suppose if you know that the length of the median, what is the students? The length of the median, suppose AD. How to find the AC? We know that the centroid G divides the median in the ratio 2:1. So students, the AC 2/3 of the AD. Is it clear, students? What is the AD? 2/3. This is the students 2/3 AD. Similarly, students, the BG is the students 2/3 of BE. After then, students, what is the CG? The CG of length 2/3 CF. Is it clear, students? So, dear students, these are the length of AC and BC and CC. Now, students, how to find the length of AD? Dear students, this is the small a. Undoubtedly, this is A/2. This is the small b. Yes, this is the small c. So, dear students, right now we observe from the triangle. ADB. What is the students? From the triangle ADB. Dear students, when we are taking this is the cos B, undoubtedly we know that from the cosine rule, yes, from the cosine rule, apply the cosine rule, that is AD square. Now we have to find the length of the median. Dear students, here AD square. Dear students, the angle opposite of B is the AD. The AD square equal to, how to write this is? So the AD square equal to, dear student, this is C square, this is A/2 whole square. Now student, this can be written as AD square equal to C square plus A/2 whole square minus 2C into A/2. What is the angle between A/2 and C? That is B. So dear students, this is the cos B. My dear students, now this can be written as the AD square. This is C square. A square by 4. Yes. This is 2 cancel. Minus AC. Cos B we know that C square plus A square minus B square by 2CA. What is the students? Cos B. C square plus A square minus B square by 2CA. So students, these are cancelled. Now, CA cancel. This is what? C square, A square by 4. Now this is the students minus of C square plus A square minus B square by 2. Now we are taking the LCM is the 4. What is the students? When we are taking the LCM is the 4. This is 4 into C square. 4C square plus A square, 2 times of C square, 2 times of A square plus 2B square. Dear students, what is this value? Now we observe the students. First is there 2C square minus C square. Yes, that is what is the students? 2C square. So, dear students, after that you can observe this is 2B square is there. And students, a square minus 2a square is the minus a square upon 4. So when we are taking this is AD square, the square is sending to the other side. This is what students? The AD equal to the root 4 is the 2, that is 1 by 2, 2c square plus 2b square minus a square. What is the students? The AD equal to half into 2c square plus 2b square minus a square. This is the length of the median through the A. Okay students, similarly we have to find the length of the BE and the length of the CF also. Okay students. So this one also we can prove from the Apollonius theorem. So dear students, so what is the Apollonius theorem, dear students? So the Apollonius theorem is, dear students, we have to know that what is the adjacent, and here the median is the AD. So these are the adjacent sides of the angle A. AB square plus AC square. My dear students, the Apollonius theorem is, we have to know that is nothing but AB square plus AC square equal to twice into AD square, either BD square plus DC square. This is nothing but Apollonius theorem. So we can prove the length of the AD. What is the length of AD, dear students? 1 by 2 into root of 2c square plus 2b square minus a square. So we are taking another method by using Apollonius theorem. So dear students, from the Apollonius theorem, what is the AB? The AB of length, we have to know that is c square. Yes, AC of length b square. Is it clear students? Now the into 2 is the by 2. Now this is what? AD square. What is the length of BD? This is the half of the BC. So A square by 4. A square by 4. Dear students, now we can write how to write the student? This is c square plus b square by 2 minus of a square by 4 equal to AD square. My dear students, we are taking AD square equal to, what is the LCM is 4. This is what? 2c square plus 2b square. My dear students, we are taking the LCM is 4, that is 2c square, 2b square minus a square. So students, the length of the median, yes, the length of the median is the 1 by 2 into 2c square plus 2b square minus a square under root. This is the length of the median through the A. Okay students? By using Apollonius theorem. Now students, we are taking AG square, suppose AG square plus BG square and CF square. That is what students? 4 by 9, sum of the squares. 4 by 9 is the common. Yes, 4 by 9 is the common. What is the student is there? AD square plus B square plus CF square. Dear students, here what we observe? This is what students? The 4 by 9. AD square, we know that AD square is the 2b square plus 2c square minus a square by 4. When we can squaring on both sides, the AD square is 2b square plus 2c square minus a square by 4. What is it students? 2c square 2a square minus b square by 4. Dear students, what is the CF square is? 2a square plus 2b square minus c square upon 4. So this is what students? The LCM is the 4. 4 cancel. Now what we observed here, this is 2b square 2b square minus b square is there. So what is that? 3b square. Dear students, 4b square minus c square minus 4b square minus b square is the 3b square. Similarly, student, 3 is the common. We got a square plus b square plus c square by 9. LCM 4 and 4 are cancelled. So this is what, students? 1 by 3. So what we observed? This is the AG square, BG square, AG square. What is the, students? AG square, BG square, CF square is the 1 by 3rd of. This is the, students, BC square, CA square, AB square. Sum of the squares of the sides equal to thrice of. How can you write this is the, students? AB square plus BC square plus CA square equal to 3 times of AG square plus BG square plus CF square. At the same time, the area of the triangle BGC is the 1 by 3rd of the area of the triangle ABC. What is the, students? Area of the triangle BGC. Area of the triangle BGC is the 1/3 of the triangle ABC. Okay, students? Dear student, this is AG, BG, this is the CG. Small correction is there, students. AG square, BG square, CG square is the 4/3 of first median AD, BE, CF. Okay, student, this is the CG. Okay, students? So, dear students, now n minus theorem. So, here, what is, students? D is a point on the side BC. D is a point on the side BC of the triangle ABC. And BD is to DC is there. M is to N. So, dear students, first we take triangle ABC. Yes, D is a point on the side BC in the ratio. M is to N. What is the, students? M is to N. Yes. And one more thing is, what is given that? Angle ADC is theta. Yes. And angle BAD is there. Angle BAD is the alpha. Yes. Angle DAC is the beta. Okay, students. Now we saw that M plus N cot theta, M cot alpha and cot beta. So, dear students, is there two triangles. AD divides the triangle into two triangles. Now, this is the first one is from the triangle. Dear students, apply the sine rule. My dear students, now we can apply the sine rule for the triangle ADC. From the triangle ADC. Dear students, what we observed here, undoubtedly, dear student, this is theta. This is 180 minus theta. Yes, this is 180 minus theta. My dear students, what is the angle here? This is the sum of the angles in a triangle. The B can be written as, is it clear? The B can be written as sum of the 180 minus of A plus B. A is the, students, alpha plus 180 minus of theta. This is what? Theta minus alpha. This is the, students, theta minus alpha. How to write? The B is the 180 minus of the sum of these two angles. This is alpha, this is 180 minus theta. So this is theta minus alpha. Now, students, we can apply the sine rule for the triangle ADC. So, dear students, this is what? BD. BD by A by sine A equal to B by sine B equal to C by sine C. That is sine rule. So, students, here, this is BD. Now, M by, we can written as M by sine alpha. Yes, it is M by sine alpha. So, this is AD. AD by, this is what, students? AD by. What is the opposite angle? Theta minus alpha. This is the sine of theta minus alpha. this is taken 1. Again students, we are taking the triangle, this is, yes, this is what? Triangle. From the triangle, what we observed from the triangle ADC, yes, from the triangle ADC, again we can apply the sine rule. Okay students, what is the sine rule? A by sine A equal to B by sine B equal to C by sine C. So students, here this is n by sine beta. From the triangle, this is you can written as n by sine beta. Yes, that is equal to, what is the student is there? AD. We have to take common side AD. This is what? The C is the students 180 minus of beta plus theta. Is it clear? This is their theta, this is beta, undoubtedly this is 180 minus of beta plus theta. So students, n by beta, we can written as AD by, yes, AD by sine of 180 minus theta, sine theta. We know that sine 180 minus theta, sine theta, that is sine of beta plus theta. Sine of beta plus theta. Is it clear students? This is equation 2. Okay, now 1 by 2. That is what? When we are taking 1 by 2. Dear student, this is m by sine alpha. Yes, this is n by, how to write this is? This will be sending to the numerator m sine beta. So what? M sine beta by, what is there? N sine alpha. Now students, here AD by sine theta minus alpha upon AD by sine beta plus theta. This will be sending to the numerator. This is what? Sine of beta plus theta upon sine of theta minus alpha. Sine of theta minus alpha. Okay students? So this is, we got m sine beta n sine alpha equal to sine of beta plus theta by sine of theta minus alpha. Now students, after the cross multiplication, what is the cross multiplication? Here we got m into sine beta. This is what students? This will be sine of theta minus alpha, sine of a minus b, sine a cos b minus cos a sine b. Is it clear? Sine of theta minus alpha can be written as sine a cos b minus cos a sine b. So this is n into sine alpha. What is there? Sine beta plus theta, sine of a plus b, sine a cos b, that is sine beta cos theta plus cos beta into sine of theta. Dear students, on both sides we are divided by sine alpha and sine beta and sine theta. So dear students, what we divided on both sides? Divided by sine alpha, sine beta, sine theta. So students, first we observe in the on the left hand side, sine beta cancel. So that is m into, yes, what is that? M into sine beta first cancel. After then sine theta cos alpha by sine alpha sine theta cancel. Cos alpha by sine alpha is the cot of alpha. Yes, minus is there. In the first step sine beta cancel. Dear students, here also sine alpha cancel. Cos by sine is cot theta. Similarly students, in the right hand side, sine alpha cancel. N into, yes, is there sine beta cancel. Cos theta by sine theta is the cot of theta. Minus, what is the students here? The first attempt, the sine alpha is cancelled and also sine theta is cancelled. Cos beta by sine beta. What is the student? Cos beta by sine beta is the cot of beta. Dear students, now this is, how can you write? M cot alpha minus M cot theta equal to N cot theta equal to N cot beta. Dear students, this will be sending other side. M plus N cot theta minus m is sending the other side, cot theta is common. M plus n into cot theta equal to, dear student, this will be sending other side, m cot alpha minus n cot beta. This is called as m minus n theorem. M plus n into cot theta equal to, what is the students? M plus n cot theta equal to m cot alpha minus n cot beta. Dear students, what we observed here, the n plus n cot theta. What is the students? M plus n cot theta equal to m cot alpha minus n cot beta. What is that? M plus n cot theta equal to m cot alpha minus n cot beta. This is the first one. Okay, students? My dear students, in the next one, is there m plus n cot theta in terms of cot B and cot C are there. So how can you write this is? So just 1 minute, students. Here we can observe. What is the students? How can you observe here? So what is the B? Yes, B is there. Undoubtedly, B is the theta minus alpha. B is the theta minus alpha. So students, alpha equal to theta minus B. Yes, alpha is the theta minus B. We can write alpha in terms of theta and B. So what is beta? This is beta. How can you write beta? Beta is the students 180 minus of C plus D. What is the students? 180 minus of C plus D. That is called 180 minus of sum of these two angles. That is theta plus 180 minus beta minus theta. So dear students, this is what? Beta. So how can you write this is the students? Just wait, students. Here this is the beta, can be written as, how to write the beta? So dear students, just 1 minute. You can directly write 180 minus of, we can write the beta in terms of C. So students, we can write beta can be minus of, is there theta, is there C. Directly you can write as theta plus C. That is enough. The beta is, we can written as in terms of C and B. The beta can be written as 180 minus of theta and C. That is all. That is here D is the theta, C is the C. 180 minus of theta plus C. So students, this is beta, this is alpha. Now this will be taken some 1. That is 1. Dear students, how can you write the equation 1 can be written as? How can you write this is equation 1? The equation 1 that implies m sin beta is there. Sin of beta. What is the beta? Beta is the students sin 180 minus theta, sin of theta. Then n into sin of, what is the alpha? Alpha is the students theta minus b. That equals to, is there, sin of beta plus theta. Dear students, how can you write this is minus theta? Yes, when we are taking beta plus theta equal to 180 minus C. Sin of beta plus theta, sin of beta plus theta is the sin 180 minus C. Sin 180 minus C lies in second quadrant. That is what? Sin C. Is there sin theta minus alpha? Yes. Sin of theta minus alpha is nothing but B. That is what? Sin B. So students, after simplification, again we got the m plus n theta, we can written as m minus of n. Okay? How to write this is the students? Just you can write, this is m into sin B. M sin B. This is the sin of A plus B. Sin theta cos C plus cos theta sin C. Is it clear, student? This is sin of A plus B. Sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. This is what? This can be written as n sin C equal to sine of A minus B. Sine of A minus B is the students sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. So dear students, we can divide it by same. What is divided by? Sine B, sine C and sine theta on both sides. Dear students, this is what? M into sine B cancel. Sine theta cancel. Cos C by sine C is the cot of C minus. Sorry, plus is there. Here sine C cancel. Sine B cancel. Cos theta by sine theta is the cot of theta. Dear students, n into sine C cancel. Here, what is there? Sine theta cancel. Cos B by sine B. What is the students? Cot of B minus, yes. Sine B, sine C cancel. Cos theta by sine theta is the cot of theta. Dear students, again we can multiply with the m. This is what? M cot theta. This is minus n cot theta. So cot theta is the common. So m plus n into cot theta. This is m cot theta. This is minus n cot theta. Sending to the other side, cot theta is common. M plus n cot theta. This is what, students? N cot beta. Yes, n cot B. Sorry, not beta. B. N cot B minus m cot C. This is the students. M plus n cot theta is n cot B minus m cot C. This is called as m minus n theorem. What is the students? When it is divides in the ratio m plus n, this will be theta. You can write m plus n into cot theta equal to n cot B minus m cot C. This is called as m minus n theorem. Okay, students? So, dear students, now Stewart's theorem. So, dear students, given of a triangle ABC with sides of length A comma B comma C, opposite vertices A, B, C respectively. AD is drawn so that BD equal to M and DC is the N, and AD is given that D. Dear students, now we saw that B square M plus C square N equal to AMN plus D square A. Dear students, this is what? So, dear student, this is the triangle ABC. This is ABC. Yes, this is a triangle ABC. This is what? D is a point. Now, given that this is M, BD is M, DC is M, and also given that AD is the D. AD is the D. My dear students, here what we observe? Now this is small a, opposite of C small c. This is small b. So how to write this is the students? The small here we can observe. What is the student? This is D. From the triangle ADB. From the triangle ADB. How to write the ADB, dear students? The AD from the triangle here. From the triangle ADB. My dear students, from the triangle ADB. Yes, this is ADB. From the triangle ADB, first we are taking from the triangle ADB. So here, this is students, when we are taking this is theta. Okay, when we are taking this is theta, undoubtedly, this is the students 180 minus theta. So, dear students, First we can write the triangle ADC. We are taking ADC. Dear students, how to write this is cos theta equal to what is the form? Cos A is the form B square plus C square minus A square by 2BC. Dear students, when we are taking the cos theta from the triangle cos theta, how to write cos theta? What are the adjacent sides? That is, this is the opposite side. Cos theta is the students n square plus d square minus b square by 2nd. Is it clear, students? How to write this is n square plus d square minus b square by 2nd. This is, suppose we are taking A, cos A. Cos A is the b square plus c square minus a square by 2bc. So now here, from the triangle, another one is there, ADC. This is cos of 180 minus theta. From the triangle, what students? From the triangle ADB, yes. Cos of 180 minus theta. Cos of 180 minus theta. What is their adjacent sides? M square plus d square minus c square. So m square plus d square minus c square by 2md. So that equation 2. And also we know that cos of 180 minus theta lies in second quadrant. That is minus of cos theta. So this is minus of cos theta. So students, how to write this is 1 by 2. The 1 by 2 is the students cos theta by minus cos theta is the minus 1. This is the students minus 1. Then how can you write this is minus 1 equal to, dear students, when we are taking 1 by 2, undoubtedly, dear students, 1 by 2, this one by this one, undoubtedly first you can write n square plus d square minus b square by 2nd. That equals to minus of cos theta by cos theta minus 1. This is what, students? Minus of m square plus d square minus c square by 2md. So students, what we observed here? 2d cancel. Yes. 2d is the cancel on both sides. Now this is what, students? mn square md square minus mb square. So what? Here minus m square n minus nd square minus minus plus nc square. So students, what is there? B square m. Yes. This is b square m, this one. So the b square m, how to write the students? The b square m is sending to the other side. This is n square c is there. So dear students, how to write this is? Yes. This will be sending other side. B square m minus b square m is the plus b square m plus c square n. This will be sending, remaining all are sending to the other side. So dear students, remaining all are sending to the other side. What is there first? mn square. The minus is the plus m square n. This is md square. This is nd square. Yes. How to write this is m plus n into d square. My dear students, m plus n into d square. How to write here? Which is the term cancel? Which is the term common? mn into m plus n. What is the m plus n, dear students? The length of m plus n. Yes, it is a. The length of m plus n is the a. So, dear students, we observe here this is b square m c square n is the students. How to write here? The mn into m plus n is there also. M plus n into d square. So students, The m plus n is the what? The n plus n is the a. That is a mn. This is also students. What is there? M plus n is the a. So a d square. This is the students. B square m plus c square n equal to a mn plus a d square. So dear students, the solution of a triangle is, there are 5 cases are there. So last 2 cases are quite simple students. Any angle can be found. Suppose students, where A, B, C, ABC are the length of the sides. Then how to find the angle students? Just we are taking cos A, B square plus C square minus A square by 2BC. And similarly students, cos B we know that C square plus A square minus B square by 2BC. And cos C is the students A square plus B square minus C square by minus 2AB. Okay students, this means that is the case 5. Any angle can be found when given that 3 sides of the triangle by apply the cosine rule, cos A, cos B, cos C. Okay students. Now students, here given that 2 sides included an angle. That means students, suppose here this is the A is 30. Now this is B, this is C. So the opposite of B, small b is given that root 3. This is 1. Now students, how to find the remaining sides and angles? So just first we take, dear students, A square. That is what? A square is the students B square plus C square minus 2BC cos 30 degrees. What is the B square is? 1. Yes. B square is the 3. C square is 1. Okay students, minus 2BC. Yes. Minus 2BC root 3 cos 30 degrees root of 3 by 2. Dear students, this is what? 3 minus 3, that is 1. A is also 1. What is the students? Length of the side A is also 1. My dear students, here we can observe A is 1 and C is 1. Undoubtedly students, A is 1 and C is 1. So this is undoubtedly, this is also 30. This is 30. Undoubtedly it is angle B is the students 120 degrees. Is it clear students? What is the angle B? 120 degrees. 180 minus of 60. B is the 120 degrees. Okay students? So dear students, given 2 sides and opposite of one of them. Given sides and opposite one of them. What is the student? 2 sides, and what is the third case is? 2 sides and the angle opposite to one of them. So dear students, here I will take 3 cases. So in the third case is very difficult students. You observed here, sometimes we can arise if the triangle is does not exist, that case is called ambiguous. So that means sometimes here dear students, what we observe, A by sin A, we know that B by sin B. A and B are there. We can apply the simply sine rule. A by sin A, B by sin B. This is what students? How to write the sin B? The sin B is the students, just you can write here, the B into sin A upon A. The value of B is the 7, the value of A is the 5, and sin A is the students 3 by 4. This is what students? 21 by 20, undoubtedly greater than 1. We have to know that the range of the sin theta or sin Sin B is lies between -1 to 1. That is the range. Domain is the R. The range of the sin theta is the -1 to 1. The always sin values are lies between only the -1 to 1. But we got here greater than 1. So the solution here means the solution of the triangle is 0. There exists no triangle. This type of case are called ambiguous case. Okay students, now what about this? Here students, when you can observe A by sin A, C by sin C. A by sin A equal to C by sin C. This is what students, how to write. When you can observe the sin C, dear students, the sin C equal to A sin A upon, what is the students? C sin A upon A. So this is what students, when we are taking C is √3 plus 1, the sin A, sin 45, 1 by √2. So students, A is there 2 √2. This is what we know that sin of 75 degrees. My dear students, the sin C equal to sin 75 degrees or sin 180 minus theta is also sin theta. Sin theta equal to sin 180 minus theta. 180 minus 75 sin 105. So students, here C equal to either 75 or 105. If you taken C is 105, A is there 45. So this is 151. What is the students? 150. So undoubtedly B will be the 30. My dear students, the sum of the two sides is greater than third side, but don't think about the sum of the two angles is greater than third side. So don't think about that. Only the property is there for only sides. The sum of the two sides, the sum of the two angles is greater than third side. Suppose sometimes we are taking either 75 or 105 based on the given data. Suppose in the last exam, one question is there, 3 sin P plus 4 sin Q equal to 6 is there. In that case, we are taking the R is the only pi by 3. When we are taking the R 150, undoubtedly satisfies the given two equations. Is it clear, students? So here, what we observed, the dear students, here, suppose we are taking C is the 75 degrees, undoubtedly, what is A is given that 45 degrees, the A plus C is the 120 degrees, so here we got B is the 60 degrees. In this case, we got the number of solutions, that means 2. Two triangles are there, therefore we are taking the number of solutions of the triangles are 2. Here 0. But what about that? So the third case is the students, how to write the third case. Dear students, here A by sin A equal to B by sin B. So, my dear students, A by sin A and B by sin B. So, the sin A, what is the sin A? The sin A is the students, we can take as A into sin B upon B. So, dear students, A is the 7. Yes, A is the 7. Yes, this is. B is the students 8. Sin 60 is the root of 3 by 2. Undoubtedly, this is less than 1. So, when it is less than 1, undoubtedly, dear students, we got two angles. Suppose this is a value 1 by 2, if it is. A is a 30 or 150. Here we can observe, suppose A is an acute, the case 1. Dear students, A is an acute. So in this case also we got here directly the angle. That's why here that C is 105 and C is 75. But here this is not in the right way. This angle is less than 1 only. In this case we can erase the less than 1. Undoubtedly one of them is acute and other one is Undoubtedly, dear students, in between 0 to 90, we have to know that one value. The 0 to 1 between, we know that one value, that is either, what is the students? Either 1 by 2 or root 3 by 2 if you are taking, that is acute angle below 90. If A is acute, that is no problem. A is acute, is there, 7 is less than 8. A less than B. There exists one triangle. My dear students, when A is obtuse, undoubtedly is there, B is greater than 8. There is no triangle possible. Is it clear, students? What we observe? A is acute. Undoubtedly here 7 is less than 8. Undoubtedly, students, B is the bigger when you have to compare this one. Suppose taking one obtuse angle is there in a triangle, because A is also given that 60. So when you are taking A is an obtuse, but undoubtedly, students, is there, B is 8, B is greater than A. Undoubtedly, dear students, must be, is there B 60, A is must be below 60. Is it clear or not? A is 8, B is 8 there, and A is there. When you can take in B is 8, the B is also angle is there 60. Undoubtedly, A will be the below 60. But when we are taking the less than 1 means, or suppose we are the approximately this value, suppose some 1 by 2. Undoubtedly, the A is either 30 or 150. Suppose A is a 150, there is no possible here. The sides are given that A equal to 7 and B is 8. So, if A is an obtuse, B greater than E is there exists zero triangle. That means in that case ambiguous. So, dear students, there is only possible one triangle in this case. And A is obtuse, zero triangle exists, ambiguous case it is. Since B is greater than A, so here there exists two triangles. In this case, only one triangle exists. Zero triangle exists. Since greater than 1, that is ambiguous, zero triangles. In this case, two triangles. In this case, only one triangle. Is it clear, students? In this case, only one. In this two. In this 0. So, this is the two sides. Okay, students? And given that one of the angle opposite to the one of them. Now, in this case, we can apply only the sine rule. Is it clear, students? So, dear students, when they given that two angles, so I am including the side, and also, dear students, the two angles and the side opposite to the one of them. Undoubtedly, students, given to angle, suppose is given that, suppose 30, this is 60, one of the side is suppose is given that. So, in this case also, we can apply the sine rule. Here also, we can apply the sine rule. Okay, students? So, dear students, the two angles or two sides are given that, undoubtedly we can apply the only sine rules. Okay, students? When the completely three sides are given that, we can apply the only cosine rule. Okay, students? The last two cases we can apply the cosine rule, and first three cases we can apply the only sine rules. Okay, students? This is today. Okay? Thank you all.